What's going on, everyone? My name is Impulse, and welcome back to Hermitcraft Season 6. Guys, I did it. I figured it out. I know exactly how we're gonna win Demise. We're gonna be the last man standing, the last person alive in the Demise game. 100% guaranteed we're getting those diamonds. I got it all figured out, guys. It's really simple, and there was no rule against this. All we're gonna do is we're just gonna not log into the server until we're the last person alive. All right, I'm just kidding. We're not gonna do that. But it has been a little bit since we were last on the server here working on this room. It has been a few weeks actually since I've logged into the server because, as many of you already know, I don't do YouTube for a living. It's a hobby of mine. I actually have a full-time job, and every once in a while that job requires a lot more of my attention, and I'm not able to make as many YouTube videos. I'm not able to spend as much time on the Hermitcraft server as I would like, and in the last couple weeks, work has been crazy busy, so I haven't been on here, and I realized there's been no chance for me to die because I haven't been here, so I thought that was pretty funny. But we are getting back to it. Work is starting to calm down a little bit, and I should be able to spend a little more time on the server, which is excellent because I want to finish this room. I want to get the Kelp Smelterator 9000, whatever we're going to call it. Actually, 9001 is what we're going to have to call this one. Back up and running. We need to be making the kelp blocks. I want to use it for XP as well. And also, I want to give some more attention to our potion shop. We got to start selling these potions. I didn't build this room for nothing. So that's what we're doing today. It's going to be super fun. First things first, I need to figure out how we're going to get this furnace array to be smelting all the kelp and also give us XP as well. It is always so refreshing to come back from a time lapse and just have things working. The entire furnace array now is working perfectly. You can see the minecart going back and forth. This is distributing kelp into the furnace, and it is smelting away into dried kelp. Let me say hello to Corrales here. Just joining the server. It is evening time, his time, but it's daytime, my time. We're in different time zones, as you would expect. But yeah, look at this thing go. This thing is really smart. It is a very smart furnace array made specifically for smelting kelp. The Kelperator 9001, I will deem it. And I need to give some credit where credit's due here. This was a design made by a friend of mine, Draconis, passed it my way, knowing that I needed a furnace array in here just to do this job. And he made it really, really cool. What's happening here is all the kelp that is being smelted ends up in here, and when we get enough of it, we can craft it into the kelp blocks, throw it into this guy right here, and every time these need more kelp, meaning they go down a block, it's just gonna go ahead and distribute that, and it knows how to do that because it's actually keeping count of what it needs here. So every time an item is distributed, you can see it keeps count of these, and it is going to know when 20 items have been smelted, and it needs to send more dried kelp blocks into the furnace array as fuel. So it's self-sustaining there almost fully, right? We just need to come over here, and once we get 9 of these stacks done, we'll go ahead and craft up the blocks and throw it into the cart here just to make sure, but it looks like we're good for a little while. And this thing's just gonna keep going. So the input chesto is over here. These are where the kelp is actually coming into, or where it needs to be coming into, and this is gonna distribute to this cart here. And once that cart is full, that's when it releases, and it knows exactly when to come back home because it's checking to see if it's empty again. So it's getting distributed across the top. Pretty neat. There it goes right on command, and you can see it's just going to distribute in here. These are actually getting pretty full because it's actually coming in faster than I'm smelting at the moment because I just threw all the kelp I had on hand in that chest there. But we got work to do. This is actually supposed to be coming from our automated kelp farm, and you can see it's just rotting right here. So we need to actually direct these up here and then into that chest. So I need to make a new water elevator that's going to bring them up into a hopper right there. So let me go ahead. I'm going to need some ice blocks, a hopper, probably get some glass because I like to be able to see them kind of traveling up. So let me get my hands on some supplies and we'll redirect the kelp input. Kelp is now starting to flow in and it's coming into this chest now, into this hopper, and is filling up this hopper minecart. I don't want to get in its way just in case it's getting there. Okay, so you can see it's got 21 in it now, 64, 64, 64, and 21. And whenever this farm produces kelp, that should make its way down into this water stream, up that elevator, and right into that hopper minecart. So yeah, that's going to start filling up with kelp. A little slow because we don't have a huge kelp farm, but that's actually good. Okay, so just harvest. So let's see if we get that up into there. It should be making its way through the elevator, down through the chest, and here we go. That kelp is now coming in. So excellent. This is going to fill up all the way, and once it does, as I showed you before, it's going to release, and it's going to start making all the dried kelp. I also added this extra chest here, so as we are making the dried kelp blocks, I can just throw them in that chest in case that hopper minecart is full, and we should be able to get much, much more kind of on deck, if you will, for this thing to continue running constantly. So the other thing I mentioned that I wanted to do was I wanted to make this so that we could make it an XP farm as well. So you guys probably know by now that if you are able to grab an item out of this as it kind of comes through, and I can't do it, it's just too fast, that we would actually get all the XP that was stored in the furnace from the entire time it had been smelting items, even though it's going through hoppers now. So in order to make it easier for us to grab the items, I need to make some switches on here that's going to let us do that. And by switches, maybe I should have said levers. So we're going to go pretty simple on this design here. You can see items are flowing through, but if we go ahead and pull that lever, we can take a look, and the next item is actually going to be stopped in here. And actually, I'm not going to let this go to waste. Right now, my Silk Touch pick is hurting quite a bit. So we don't want that to go to anything else that we have mending on. Let's put our Silk Touch pick in our hand. And let's go ahead and grab this out. And we should see, yeah, just a little bit of XP. Just a little bit of XP went to that pick. But we can go ahead and do this whole thing if we want. And it hasn't been running for very long. So let's go ahead and grab the items here. We stop this one first. Let's start down here. And we will grab this. Maybe we can get our pick a little repaired today. That would be nice. We'll grab everything here. And once we grab the entire thing, we will be done here. All right. Did I get that one already? Yeah, I did. Okay. Let's see. I'm kind of interested to see. We already grabbed the XP out of that one. Now this one I didn't flip because it does, I guess it doesn't create too much of a problem. Because what happens when I flip this lever, it's going to power that rail right there. And it's going to send it off. Now, fortunately for me, it's not really going to do much, unless you can see it needs dried kelp to be distributed, but it's still not going to distribute it in this case because I've locked all these furnaces, so it's not going to intake it anyway. So we're going to go ahead and grab this last one, and there we go. Our pick is semi-repaired now, a lot better off than it was, and then we can just flip all these back and we are good to go. So yeah, I was thinking, okay, what if we do something with redstone? But it's gonna get pretty complicated. So I'm gonna keep it pretty simple and just do these levers. For the most part, I should be able to just come in here and just flip the lever on one furnace, and it's just gonna have enough XP for me to be good to go. But like I said, this hasn't been running for very long. So there we go, that is built up. But of course, we're not done here. We gotta make it look good. It's got the open redstone. I left it open at first, of course, because I wanted to show you guys, you know, kind of how this whole thing works. We got to make sure it's lit up in here. We don't want mobs spawning back in there or anything like that. So I'm going to do that, and we're going to put the wall back up, and we're going to see how this thing looks. Well, there we go. I think this is looking pretty good. Added a lot of lighting in, so it would be much brighter than before. Got the glass there so we can actually see the minecart going back and forth, which I think is fun to watch here. It's kind of hypnotizing, but we can see and make sure this thing is working. And yeah, it's coming together. Of course, yes, I know. I still got to do the ceiling, and I still got to do this floor over here. My arch nemesis of building floors and ceilings, I tell you. But I gotta say, I love how this came together. It's all tying in nicely with the kelp farm, the Kelp Smelterator 9001 here. Again, thank you, Draconis, for sending me this. This worked out absolutely perfect. And yeah, we got some more work to do in there. All right, that's enough pointing out all the things we need to do. I'm gonna get out of here for today. I wanna go do something else, something that has to do with the Demise game. And I heard that there's a little club brewing called Breath Over Death, and I'm still alive. I'm still very colorful. Of course, you know, part of that may be the reason because I was off the server for 2 weeks, but I think I would have definitely been living anyway because, you know, I got skills and stuff. But yeah, I think I can help this Breath Over Death club by providing some things I have an abundance of. And yeah, I think I'm gonna make it free. Just, you know, help my fellow brethren out here. And before we do that, I want to go actually see if we've sold any potions over in front of Sahara. All right, let's take a look and see if we've done any business. A little bit. Not much at all. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we made 1 diamond. Yeah. This business isn't working out. That's enough of this. We're gonna take this down. It's obviously not very profitable, so let's just go ahead and dismantle this thing, and we gotta try a different strategy. But for now, I'm gonna take these potions and I'm gonna put them to good use. And I guess while we're in the vicinity, we should of course check our other shops. So let's see how they've been doing. Oh, it looks like some gold has been selling. That is a good sign. Oh yeah, in fact, it's starting to look like I'm gonna need to restock this place soon. I wouldn't expect anybody to buy golden carrots now at 1 diamond per stack. I know that they're going much cheaper in other places, but let's take a look inside of iTrade. Let's see if we've got some lights that are off. It looks like most of them are on, and some of these that have been off for a while is my fault because I just am terrible at stocking them. I think I did do a little bit of stocking last time, but let's take a look and see if we've sold any books. Oh yeah, there we go. Books are still making me plenty of diamonds. That is awesome. Oh, I still believe that iTrade is the best business in the entire shopping district. So here's the plan. We are gonna set up these little stations all over the server, and basically it is a way for other members of Breath Over Death to get their hands on some free potions and some other assorted items in here. So we've got some fire resistance, we've got some regeneration, instant health going on, and some slow falling, you know, in case they find themselves falling from a large distance and don't have an elytra or something and need to save themselves. Golden apples in case they need, you know, those extra hearts for a few seconds. So hopefully this will help save them in a pinch, right? Did I put fire resistance? Yeah, fire resistance definitely is a must-have when you are trying to not die in this game of Demise. So there we go. I'm just gonna plant these all over the server. First one I put up here was in the, you know, of course in front of iTrade. So maybe it'll draw in some business too. And of course, you know, iTrade is definitely a heavily trafficked area anyway. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of wander around the server and put a bunch of these up now. You know, the Nether Hub is a place that most hermits pass through on a daily basis, and yet nobody ever seems to put anything in here or, you know, something like this, something that they want them to come across. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Although I was thinking about it, and the top of this barrel, it may be spawnable. We wouldn't want any gas to spawn in here or anything. So I'm gonna add a little fence on top. That should help prevent that, but this is all filled up with all the goodies as well. So hopefully my fellow Breath Over Death members will be able to grab some out of here on their way through the Nether Hub. I think I'm gonna make a personal delivery here for Cubfan, one of the original members of Breath Over Death. We're gonna put it right inside the Concorp area here and give him all the goodies personally because, yeah, we definitely wanna make sure the founding members stay alive. Which also means we need to stop by Tango's base and drop him off some as well. I can't wait to see this place come along. I know he's going to be working on this more and more now that he is back. I can see he's already got something going on. I saw his video today. I have to go see. I have to fly through here. because this looks amazing. The psychedelic drop right here. Oh my goodness, let's be careful not to die ourselves. Oh, good thing we do have our totem of undying in our hand still. That's a lot of fun to go through that tunnel, but it also is a bit terrifying. How do we get into his storage room? Okay, here we go. Dropping off one here at New Hermitville because, well, it's just been a while since I've been out here, and I wanted to take another look at this crazy place. And I don't know, I think hermits probably still come by here every once in a while, but yeah, just in case they do, I want to have it here. Ooh, yeah, we should definitely go to, wait a minute, Jingle Land? I don't think that's the proper name for it, but I do know that this place is still the happening place to be, and somewhere in this area would probably be good because, yeah, we have stands and all sorts of goodies here, so I think I'm just going to plop one down right here as well. All right, that will do. I think that one's probably going to go the quickest out of all of them. But maybe we should put another one in here because I do know this place is still the happening place to be. So let's see here. Wasn't there some shops and stuff down this way? Or am I getting lost? This place is getting bigger and bigger here. What do we got going on over here? Oh, yeah, that's right. I wonder if all the nuggets have been found for nuggets for diamonds or not. I guess we'll keep our eye out as we walk around here. But yeah, if we go this way towards these shops, maybe this would be a good idea to set one up just right here, right through the entrance. You know, I haven't really been back to Let It Rip since I built this thing. It looks like somebody made a nice path to it here, but I do want to see, we were charging diamonds to play this game, so I wonder if we've actually made any. Oh my goodness, look at this. We've actually made some diamonds from this game. That's pretty nice. I totally did this game and forgot all about it, and it looks like nobody's even stolen my trident here. That's awesome. Look at that. 10 diamonds, not bad. I guess I'll put one right here because, well, for no reason really. It just seemed like a decent spot to put it. I wonder what that button does. Oh, the mall. The glorious mall. We definitely have to put one in there, although I'm not sure how well trafficked this is, but I like to come in here as often as possible because, well, Tango and I put so much work into this place. So to see it underutilized is a bit heartbreaking, but look at this place. I always feel super proud when I come in here and take a look at what we built. Just wish we had more customers, that's all. So let's see, we need to find a good place to put it in the mall. So I decided to put it right there in the center because I figured, well, yeah, that'd be centrally located and people would see it there. But then I started thinking, maybe it would have been a better idea to put it right here in front of Tango's safety bunker. Because obviously people looking for safety would also appreciate to have some free potions. So, yeah, this could have been good, but what is the deal with this place? I mean, he says it's a safety bunker, but I don't actually feel that safe in here. Let's see, could you even imagine a safer, more comforting place to rest? Interested in a custom safety bunker of your own? Contact Tango for a custom build that suits your lifestyle. I do like the wallpaper though. That's pretty nice. And these floaty things, they're really mesmerizing. I really want to touch it. Should we touch it? Look at it. It's all flashy and bouncy. I guess we better not touch anything. There's always that rule in the malls, right? You break it, you buy it. So, yeah, I guess I don't want to do that. All right, we are going to come down here because, yeah, since we were stopping by, it seems like all our shops today, we might as well take a look. I mean, we've been away for a while. I don't exactly pay much attention to strings and things, to be honest. And, yeah, out of stock. Nobody's gonna buy those. They're worthless. Okay, I kind of expected that. What about bamboo? I know Tango was asking me about bamboo. Okay, we did have some shoppers. I'm gonna have to restock this place. Look at this bamboo and the scaffolding itself. seems like the scaffolding sold out. What was it? 6 stacks for 2 diamonds. Yeah, we gotta get some more scaffolding made. We're probably losing out on some money in here. All right, I gotta make a to-do list because, yeah, being gone for 2 weeks, there is a lot stacking up to do here. But for today, that is all I have time for. Hopefully, the members of Breath Over Death will appreciate all the free potions I set out, and I can't wait to utilize my new Kelp Smelterator 9001 to get all the XP and all the fuel from dried kelp blocks that we're gonna need to power all the things for the rest of the season. So, yeah, good day. Not only that, you know, I think the fact that we stayed alive for another episode is good. That's a good accomplishment. So I'm gonna take a win for this episode. That's for sure. Anyway, like I said, that's all we got time for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you do before you go. And with that said, I will see you again next time. Have a good one, everyone.